And go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first live episode of Myths and Wonders. My name is Devin. I am the DM for this group of awesome people, and I am proud to be the dungeon master for each and every single one of these people. Um, we have a special first episode for all of you who are watching and tuning in today. We are right in the midst of action, and it's going to be quite a thrill. Um, but before we get started, I want all of my players to introduce themselves, their characters, who they are, who they're playing, and a little exposition of why their characters have gotten in with this party. So, I am going to go just down the line and start with Anthony Vetter.
Hi, my name is Tony, and let me pull up my list of things that I'm supposed to say. So I am playing Silarin, who is a half-elf artificer from the town of Brightmoor. He's a little bit of a geeky character in that he's trying to learn magic in his own way because he wasn't naturally gifted with it, and he is trying to live up to his mother's legacy that he knows of. And currently, he has a little mechanical snow leopard type companion named Whip.
Okay, is that it?
That is it.
Sweet. Next up, we will move on to John. You're
Sweet.
up.
Okay. So I'm John. I be playing Renji Westendorf. I am a half elf rogue. More specifically, I'm actually an arcane trickster. So basically, I a I work as a security detail by day and as a rogue by night. Um, let's see, I'm about 6 foot, got white hair, pretty on the eyes, but you'd probably not really pick me out in the crowd. The white hair might, pick me out, but other than that, I'm fine. And I joined this group mainly because I like coin. And I am kind of following my boss, the person that I'm protecting right now, that I have been for the last 3 years. Um,
Although
so
you
I'll
did
let.
abandon them.
Well, that was because my actual self couldn't be there for session. But I'll let him take it away next.
Okay,
All
go
right.
ahead.
My name is Lennon Turner. My character's name is Torin Tarkin. He is a changeling College of Whispers bard. And he looks like, in his changeling form, he looks like, a typical changeling, white skin with like a fairly strong jaw and long white hair. And he has the charlatan background, and his false identity is a human senator named Wilhelm Yularen. Um, and he's like an old man, like in his maybe late 40s, early 50s, looks very old. And the reason why he joined this group is to gain power, political power.
Okay, next up, I am going to introduce Cleric.
Hello, I am Cleric, and my character is Kato, who is a Loxodon, and they are a cleric. They are 7.5 feet tall, and wear a straw hat and has green exomie, and it has one broken tusk. They also have a familiar pangolin named Zuri. They joined this group mostly out of convenience, but they're hoping to spread the good word of their deity, Umble Bumble.
All right, and next up we have Adriana.
Hi, I'm Adriana. I am playing Darmil. He is this short mountain dwarf ranger. And he is just like this grandpa type, like really kind of like worn out clothes, but he's obsessed with fashion. He won't tell you that, and you're not supposed to know. But here and there, you'll see like really colorful pieces of cloth that he may have borrowed, just like tucked away in his pocket. And he joined this group mostly out of trying to prove himself. Like he really wants to just prove to himself that he's worthy. He had something terrible happen to him and his family, and he wasn't ever really able to redeem himself. And so he kind of stumbled upon this group with his good friend Oric, and he's just kind of along for the ride.
And that good friend is played by Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I play Oric Haywood. He is an Oric. He is a centaur druid. He is well into his 60s. His skin is obviously like tanned and freckled from years of working as sort of a farmer. His form is fairly slight. He has no companions outside of his companion Darmil, and he is with the adventuring party to further his studies into a more harmonious relationship with nature.
We have 2 cats in our screens.
Oh,
I love it.
Tommy's not in his box yet.
Sweet. So anyway, for all those that are watching or watching this on a rewatch when it's posted to the YouTube or something, that is our party at this time. Last time we saw our party, they were in a bit of a pickle. They had just been conscripted by a mysterious group of bard types called the Minstrels. These Minstrels asked Torin, who they knew his true identity, and they knew that he was a bard, and they asked him to perform a favor for him that led the party north from where they were located to the town of Duramount. Once they reached Duramount, they found a kind and sweet dwarf. Not at all. He was actually terrible. And he led them up through the mountains, through dangerous treks, all the way to the dwarven kingdom of the northern mountains of the Shield. And they ventured deep below the mountains into this dwarven kingdom. At first, everything seems to go swimmingly. They were brought down trying to find the mines, and eventually were brought through a door that they thought would be like, this is a place we need to go. Yeah. But it wasn't. It was actually the Dwarven King, who was essentially like, hey, you came into my kingdom without asking, so it's time to die. And then, luckily, they had these crystal gem eyes that they were able to bribe him with to let them do their task and assist with the missing dwarves in the Dwarven Mines. So when they ventured into the Dwarven Mines, they encountered Minotaur skeletons. These Minotaur skeletons seemed to be a dastardly threat, but they quickly seemed to take care of them, one after another. But then, out of the darkness, appeared this fiendish orc, one that some would call a Tanaruk, who knocked out Torin, which he was in his Wilhelm form. So as he was knocked out, brought to 0 hit points, unconscious, his form shifted back into the white figure of the changeling as the Tanaruk thrust him over his shoulder and started running away. And so that brings us to the Dwarven Mines in the midst of a chaotic scene. And I have to bring everyone onto that map. Okay, we should be changing. And... all right. Tony, can you see? There you are. It's a good thing your character has dark vision since you're the one running the stream. All right, for those who cannot see, it is because it is dark inside. For those who can see, it's because you have dark vision. I believe that Torin had a lamp that was put in a location.
Yes, I did have a lantern that was on.
So I'm actually going to do this.
Yeah, I'm still a giant spider, huh?
You are still a giant spider. That is your current status. I'm going to put this as a lamp. All players see. Okay, I essentially just made a copy of the Steel Defender of Slytherin since he has a 60 feet blind sight, but then I made it so everyone could see. So that lamp is actually lighting up the tunnel for all of you. Hopefully. Can everyone see?
No, I can't see anything.
Oh, I
Me
can't.
neither.
Yeah, I can't see.
I'm completely black.
Maybe it's because...
It's probably because their vision is still like 60 feet.
Potentially.
Spider.
Like
Dark vision, 60 feet.
yeah, Darmal and Renji should also have dark vision.
Darmel does. Darmel, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm yours.
I believe I had
Yes.
light casted on my shield.
You potentially do. Light is 40 feet.
You're 20 feet bright.
20 bright, 20 dim.
20/20 vision.
I think I actually have to do it on your character token on this thing. So let me do this real quick, and then we should be good. 20, 20. Is emitting light? yes. Update all. Update default.
Oh,
Bam.
and update.
So, bad news, I didn't keep the initiative from last time, so I'm going to have everyone reroll initiative. Because you kind of got out of combat. Now you're back in combat. So actually, if you click your token before rolling combat for your character, it will automatically add you to the initiative wheel.
Oh.
Sorry.
Maybe I should.
I had a
But Renji, we can keep yours since it was a 19.
Thank you.
Mine was a 16. You can keep that too.
Renji,
Yep.
where? Oh yeah, Renji, you're not on the map yet.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm not seeing anything.
that's definitely why. Because Renji was not there last time,
No,
and so
I was
we're going.
stealing.
I said that you appeared right around the corner as your boss was being taken away.
Yes.
So there you are. Do you see you?
Yes. There
Cool.
I tiny am.
Okay, so you get to have a turn added, and you rolled a 19. And then let's see, what did Torin roll?
16.
That turn 16.
I don't have control of my token.
I still can't see, but that's
You can't see?
no. I still can't see.
I
So-
figure I can't see because I'm not there.
You're knocked out.
Maybe I'm died.
unconscious.
Make sure that you're like on the right portion of the map too.
Can you do a
The bottom.
center?
I'm
Shift
all the way
ping.
zoomed out.
Oh, I did it. You could also go onto the Twitch stream because you'll be able
Fair.
to see. You'll be able to see things.
Fair, yeah. That's fine. That
Gee.
works.
But to at least see things. But I had all of your stats ready. Oryx should be able to see at least 5 feet around him.
Well, I should. Yeah. Well, or 60, because of I'm a spider.
I'm a
And I
spider.
have
Oh yeah, you are a spider.
Spider.
Da-da-da-da.
And 10 feet of blind sight. I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel what's going on.
Ugh.
Just 10 feet?
10 feet, yeah.
Come on, you got to get on par with my steel defender.
Kato, I put you back on, so hopefully you can control it now. And then, Auric, we will change your settings temporarily to 10 feet of blind sight.
And 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh, okay. We'll just do that.
Yeah, the blind sight was more of a joke. It's not super duper useful at 10 feet.
It is when you're like trying to bite something invisible. Like something invisible
True,
can't sneak
true.
up on you, so I said
And
sneak.
If you're in a darkness spell,
Mm,
Oh yeah.
or if someone is like using a flash grenade.
Okay.
I can't
still
make those
cannot-
yet. Kato can't move their character.
Weird.
I rolled a 22 for initiative.
Wow.
Spiders.
Sneaky fast.
Okay, now you should be able to.
See?
Did I just type something again? Okay, Auric, what was your initiative roll?
22.
22.
Yeah, it's solid.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need Kato's initiative roll. What did Kato get for initiative?
Let me just use my normal dice.
Yep.
Because I still don't have control. 16.
Kato will go before Torin. And then we'll have your familiar go on your turn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm missing one person, Darmil.
Oh, yep. I'll roll my regular dice too. That's 5.
5. Okay, so while I figure out Kato's stuff, Auric the Spider, you get to go.
You'll have to move me because I still can't see, but I'm looking at the stream.
Okay,
So
I will.
I'm gonna dash towards. Wait, did we see him get taken, or is that something?
So you can roll a perception check.
Okay, that I can do.
Go ahead and move your token.
Well, I can't.
Oh, you can't even see it.
No.
Dev, move his token and it might update on drop.
All right.
Natural 20, but it's 20, so 25 total.
When I throw you into the darkness, it shows that you have light.
Mm.
But when I click your character... Huh. Okay, you rolled a 25, so yes, you did see.
Well, then I'm just gonna dash around, doing some cool like spider moves, like climbing on the walls and stuff around the people, and just move up that way.
I think I
As
fixed
far
your
as I
light.
Can
Can you see now?
Yay! There it is.
Hey.
Hey, Bev, I'm sorry. It looks like I can't really see either.
Okay,
I'm
I will
sorry.
fix that. No,
Thank
do
you.
not apologize. Okay, Kato should be good. Darmil is going to be fixed. I believe in me.
I believe in you.
A beef in me. Adriana should be able to see.
Don't forget that you can control L to see what they see.
I can. Adriana, you should be able to see. You might not be in the.
Oh yeah, it's just in the corner.
Yeah. Okay. So you, as a spider, see what you see your comrade being knocked out and taken away by this demonic-looking creature.
Dash, 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 dash. What is?
Which direction was that in?
I think it's up. The
Up?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We came down the stairs. Okay, cool.
up the tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah.
North.
That's what
Yeah,
I meant.
okay, yeah. North, yes. Big brain. So I can move 60 feet. So
Are you still on the wall?
like sometimes, just like to maneuver around people.
Okay.
Mostly.
And so that is your action. Do you have any bonus actions or anything?
I can like no, I don't got nothing.
All right, Renji.
All right. I would like to take and go for a lovely dash. Let's see here. 60 puts us right there. Okay. Whoosh. Let's see. Are they like dragging him away?
I think he was hefted.
Like just yeeted. They yeeted them.
Yep, yeeted right over the shoulder.
Okay. All right, then I will just make chase, and that's what I'll do for this turn.
Okay. So after that, it is Torin's turn. Torin, you are currently unconscious.
All right.
So, you begin to have a little bit of a dream. This dream is you in a position of power, and people asking you about economics.
All right.
It makes you very happy. And then after Torin, it is now Darmil.
I'm so sorry. I'm still having trouble seeing this screen.
Where are you?
Yeah. I tried zooming in, but can't really find it.
Try zooming out.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't find you guys.
If you...
Do you see a red ping on the map?
Yes.
That's where you are.
Huh. Everything is set up correctly for Darmil. Try refreshing.
Yeah. It's still the same.
Can you try moving their token?
Yeah, well. Can you see anything? Can you see the brown?
I do.
But you don't see anything on that?
No, just a brown circle.
Interesting. Well, everybody, roll 20. I love ya, but also you done goofed. So guess what? The map is revealed. Okay, now everyone can see.
Should I just
you,
drag
I'm so
my
sorry.
own token out?
That might fix it, because the token on in the journals is assigned to you, but every time I drag it onto the map, it unassigns. So I will delete that real quick and go ahead and drag your own out.
I can move my character.
There you go.
Okay. I'm on top of Suri. Okay.
Ready, right? Okay, Darmil, now it is your turn.
Right. So Dharma moves forward towards Oric. Can't can't really figure out how to move my token. I'm so sorry.
Nope, you just click it and then you can you can drag it or you can use the arrows.
It might be the same issue.
Yeah, if you can't move it, I'll just delete it and then you can drag your own guy on.
Okay, sweet.
Now I have to put you back in initiative.
Me too.
Kato, you got a 16, right?
Yep.
Oh, technically, you should have gone. So go ahead and take your turn while Adriana drags her token onto the map.
Okay. I'm gonna take Zuri with me. And I guess I'll just move forward because I don't know what else to do.
I fixed it. Adriana, you were good now. I forgot you weren't in the session last time, so I didn't have it assigned to you.
Oh man.
Because it was that special. I fixed it. That's why you couldn't see either.
Oh, that makes sense.
So now you can hide the map again, right?
Yes, I can. Nobody look. Quit peeking.
It's too late. I know where I am.
Memorized
The whole
it.
thing. Yep.
Yep.
You ruined the immersion.
I know.
Nah, I'm still amassed.
Cool. So, go ahead and I'll drag you back on, and you should be good.
Oh,
Bam!
sounds good. can see
First
you.
episode kinks, everybody. Gotta iron them out. Churn that butter until you get the right consistency. Okay, can you click it?
Yeah. So I'm 20 feet towards Auric by Kato.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, it is now the fiendish Tanaruk's turn. He is going to dash away, as if he has a purpose, moving into the darkness.
Is he moving at half speed because he's carrying someone?
It appears as though he's not having an issue with that.
Okay.
And he disappears in the darkness. Now to Silurin's turn.
Let's do first move. Up. Still can't see anything. Or well, wait. We determined that the steel defender moves second, right?
Yep.
5, 10, 15. Using my dash. And that's going to be my turn, and then I'm going to have Whip come with me. Move up a little bit farther with their dash.
Ready to go. Now it is Auric's turn.
Realizing that my spider form is not fast enough, I take a beat and turn into a warhorse. I wild shape into a warhorse. And take
Okay,
the
so you
dash action.
end your wild shape and then become a warhorse,
Yes,
which is the same size, it's still large, so you know it's all good.
and I still have time to take the dash action, right?
Yep.
Wild shape is a bonus action.
Yep, because you were a moon druid.
So that's 120 feet of movement.
Can
Yeah,
you
that's
see
a
in the
lot.
dark as a warhorse?
Well,
Hold on. No. You know, I didn't think that far ahead. Auric charges into the darkness.
Yep. That initial druid problems.
Yeah, just sort of
Roll-
working out the kinks. Yeah,
you know what? Roll me a perception check.
don't fail me now. 22, not bad at all.
Okay, so you are able to catch the whiff of a sulfurous kind of smell coming from a certain direction. So you can still kind of keep track of this character.
All right.
Of this creature.
Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not overdoing it because it is quite a bit of movement. So it's like there. It's 24 squares, my lord.
My lord.
Oh. Oh, even just running straight, I don't run into anything.
You just charge forward.
Can you add Darmo back to initiative?
Yeah.
Not far enough. So I travel another 10 feet. Honestly, I might even just run into him. Because that's only 110. If I go 2 more spaces, that's like right on top of him.
Okay, so you actually get right up next to him, and it startles you in it a little bit. So you go, but you already used your action, so you can't do anything like try to.
No. Oh no, not at all.
Yeah. You rear up just in time. And then it is Renji's turn.
I'm going to rinse, wash, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 30 feet, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yup. And then I will just nope, I'll imagine that I'm just chugging along. And that's all I got.
You can do 3 movements.
Can I do another one?
Yeah, you're a rogue. You can bonus action dash.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I knew that.
Welcome to the rogue life.
Welcome to the rogue life. All right, well then we are really.
You are level 3. You've been a rogue for
10,
quite
15,
some time already.
20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Well,
but that's
you can only move 90 total.
90 total?
Yes.
Okay, so
move,
then
action, bonus action.
We'll go back then. We're right there then. All right, now I'm good.
Take it back now,
Amazing.
y'all.
Kato's turn. Kato and Zuri.
Kato sees everyone running, so they're going to continue running too to protect them. $30. And Whip's there.
And the
Slytherin's
lantern.
there. And there's a lantern.
Someone could pick up the lantern when they run by.
I got hooves.
I got hooves.
Can't pick up no lanterns.
I'm on a mission.
My shield is my lantern. I don't need the lantern right now.
They don't need your stinking stuff.
I guess I'll just. I'll dash. 5, 10, 25, 30.
All right. Dash is your action. Do you want to use a bonus action?
I don't really have any bonus actions that are worth using right now, so no.
All right, Torin. I want you to roll me a Constitution check.
Okay. Give me 1 second, sorry. I'm pretty sure I fell.
You are still unconscious. Your dreams start becoming you start dreaming of this horse that is talking to you about a law that or a bill that he is proposing to you to turn into a law.
I see. I'm very bad at Constitution checks apparently.
And now it is Darmil's turn.
Darmil sees everyone running and Kato tries to join the crowd. So I'm gonna go up by Slytherin.
All right, that's your movement. Do you want to dash as a bonus act or as an action?
Yes.
Okay, so you get another 25 feet of movement. You can grab that lantern if you want.
I think
You
I'll
have
take it.
You have dark vision, so you technically don't need it.
You're right.
But do you still take it?
Sure, I'll take it, and if anyone needs it.
Okay, I am assigning it to you, so you now have control. I'm gonna make it tiny. Okay. Did you move your move the rest of your movement?
Yeah.
All 50 feet?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I will give you that lantern. And now it is the Tanruk's turn. The Tanruk sees this horse, and he goes and takes the greatsword that he has, and he swings at disadvantage because he is carrying Torin. And what is the warhorse's AC?
It is but 11.
Okay, you are hit by this greatsword with 10 slashing damage.
Mm.
It's not great.
And then he will provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, because he's running away?
Yep.
Idiot. I cast hooves.
I cast hooves. That will hit.
9.
9 damage. Okay. He seems to just shrug it off. Doesn't seem to like.
Have you ever been kicked by a horse?
Apparently he might have, because
massive.
he doesn't seem to be too perturbed by it.
It's too bad. Tried.
Now it's Silrin's turn.
I am going to move my first movement. Still don't see anything, so take a second. Just gonna start moving up a little bit farther.
Cool.
And
Auric.
that's my turn.
Question for you.
Yes.
How does it feel to be a centaur who is now a horse? Do you feel like there's like a part of you missing?
Yeah, like a little degrading, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. It is now your turn.
But I've
Could
done
you
this to myself,
wild
so-
shape
All right,
into a
it's your
human?
choice.
Could I wild shape into a human? That is a
You
great
could, but why would you want to? Humans are awful.
2 legs.
Yeah. Are centaurs technically insects because they have 6 appendages?
As someone with an entomology degree, I can safely say the answer is no.
Okay. You're right. They need an exoskeleton too.
Among other things.
We're just gonna say that, yeah.
Mhm.
And the rest of the session is discussing why centaurs
What
aren't
makes
insects.
an insect?
What would the warhorse like to do?
I suppose charge bravely into the darkness because I got one good kick on him. So
Bravely into the darkness. You can't see anymore, can you? I turned it off.
no, I know certainly not. I will. I'm just gonna. I mean, I guess like I just feel like you just run straight in, right?
You
Well,
can
you
take
do
it
still
square
have
by
your
square.
You can take it square by square. You still have the
That's fair.
intelligence and wisdom of Auric.
No, for sure, but like I don't know. He values his friendships. He hasn't had them in his many years in the woods, other than with
Right.
animals who just like don't have it, aren't quite as well spoken. So,
Yeah, all those birds.
it is many squares. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, take it. You can take it square by square,
Okay.
and if you click your token and you can use your arrows, you can go 5 this way, 5 this way.
Oh,
if you see a wall-
okay.
Yeah, if you see a wall, you just don't run into that wall. You know.
Oh, use my arrows. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it's probably because. Yep. Okay. I see. That makes sense.
There you go. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, you're right. Yo, you see him.
Kick him. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
13 bludgeoning damage. That's a big time roll.
That is a big time roll. Wow. Okay. So he uses his reaction to take his greatsword and swing at you. At disadvantage.
Fair. Bad
It's a
news,
10.
though.
So he actually misses. He kind of just
that's
like
funny.
grunts "Rrrr," and swings and misses.
Oh, I should have trampling charged.
You weren't really like.
You're trying to go in the
that target.
dark.
Oh, he has to. I can do it anyway. So he has to succeed on a DC 14 Strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, you know what? He will
Oh.
do his best. You said strength.
Yep. I'm still getting me horse legs. Apologies.
Oh, he fails.
Oh.
Oh no, he's
So
on the ground.
he is knocked prone. Torin clatters to the ground next to him, unconscious.
That didn't sound good.
If only there was a druid who could cast Healing Word to bring Torin back.
Well, Druid's a horse. What do you want? Can't do everything.
Kato's turn.
No, it's Renji's turn.
Renji's turn.
Thank you. I'm gonna take my bonus action to dash to the 60. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, that is your bonus action.
35. And then I'm gonna use my movement. 5, 10, 15. 2. Can I see him on the ground now?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot him.
If you shoot him at range, it is disadvantage.
I know, but I don't have anything else to hit him with. Oh, wait. Yes, I do.
I was gonna say, okay, Arcane Trickster.
Shh, shh, shh. Don't worry about it. Okay, so then I would like a wisdom save.
Is he wise? Let's check.
Well, I don't know.
I don't
Is
know
he?
either. How's the 9?
That means he fails.
Whoa.
And he's got damage on him.
Wait. Sorry.
Don't say that.
Sorry.
No,
He-
you lie. We can
He's
take
a
the
fiend. He's a fiend, which means he has magic resistance, which means he has advantage, which
Wow.
means it is a 17.
But he is prone. Does that help?
Not with wisdom checks.
No.
Too bad.
I am on the
That's too bad.
ground. I am less wise.
I believe that's how that works in real life.
No. Then I just stand here now. At least I can see my boss, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, now it's Kato's turn. Kato and Zuri performing the things, doing the stuff, and killing the things.
Ada is going to move. Can Kato smell this monster?
You do have keen senses, so you can roll a perception check at advantage. I wrote it down on this card that you have keen senses, so that's why I remembered. I have everyone's AC. What's PP? Passive perception.
Passive perception.
Spell save DC. Everyone has a spell save DC. All of you can do spells. Interesting.
That's because we're cool.
The languages you can speak. Maybe like things that I have to remember, like the fact that Silurin has Warcaster, so they get advantage on Constitution and whatnot. You can perceive the scent of this monster. It is sulfurous and vile.
Great.
Mm.
Kato's gonna be like covering the trunk and then continuing
Zuri
forward.
Zuri also has keen smell.
Zuri's probably also like, "Ugh."
Probably like in a little ball, since the pangolining.
Oh yeah.
With the
Well,
little tail over the nose.
trying to figure out how would, because they like hug my trunk. So
It's just,
Sometimes they sit on
Zuri
your
just
hat.
does it.
So I'm just gonna move. And then dash 5, 10. I can't see the map. I have light. I just need to scroll. Apparently, when I
So
scroll,
glad I
it
figured out-
deselects everything.
I'm so glad I figured out all of the lighting. It's all good. Everyone's good now. Just took so much work.
Okay. So now I'm up by whip.
All right. Torin, roll me a Constitution saving throw or Constitution check.
All right.
Saving throw, check one. You are still unconscious.
I see.
The next vision you see is that of Renji. You see Renji's face saying, "It's okay, boss. I got you, boss."
I don't sound a thing like that.
I don't sound a thing. I got you, boss. I got you. Don't worry.
You gave him
I got
perfect
you.
ammo.
You'll be fine.
That's a little better.
Now it's Star Mill's turn.
Darmo's trying to catch up with the group.
With your
Just
pudgy
gonna-
legs.
Tiny little baby legs.
Oh god, that reminded me of Deadpool when he like regrew his legs.
Am I allowed to dash again?
Yeah, you can dash every turn, so you get an extra 25 feet of movement speed.
Sweet. It's right there.
And the lantern is with you.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to do? Anything? If not, the Tanaruk is going to stand up, expending 15 feet of his movement speed, and he's going to take another attack of opportunity from the hooves,
Haha.
and he's going to run.
Silly.
Is he leaving boss on the ground?
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh no.
You miss, and he dashes away into the darkness, away from your sight.
Hmm.
And I'm still on the ground.
Aye.
Silurin's turn.
Forward and dash. So when Silurin saw Torin changing before, he never saw his white form, right?
Correct.
Okay, just the transition. He's really not sure what to make of the creature on the ground.
You do know that was once Wilhelm.
Did I actually see that?
So you knew that Wilhelm was behind you, and you heard this monster come in and knock him unconscious. And so you can conclude that this creature on the ground could potentially be Wilhelm. But is it the Wilhelm you knew? Is it an imposter? Has Wilhelm always been like this? And you can also, since your character personally saw Wilhelm changing shape in the past, you might be able to make some connections there with your high intelligence score. You can roll it if you want.
Yeah, I know it's Wilhelm.
Okay.
If
If it was someone that didn't have a high intelligence score coming in and being like, do I know that's Wilhelm? Like, Cleric, what's Kato's intelligence score?
I mean, it's +0.
Yeah, I mean, if like someone like Kato were to walk in there and be like, do I know that's Wilhelm? They'd be like, probably not.
But Kato has also seen Wilhelm change.
Probably not. Probably still. You'd be like, who's that? Weird.
What's this regular form?
does
All
it
right, is that your
smell
turn?
like Wilhelm?
Yes. Yes, very much so.
If it smells like Wilhelm, Cato would know.
That's true. Sillerin, is that the rest of your turn?
Yeah, I'm just double dashing.
Yep.
'Cause I
What
still-
is Whip going to do?
He came up with me.
Okay. Auric, you know with your limited senses that you are now surrounded by comrades.
In his horse visage, he whinnies triumphantly.
Can we get that from you? What is
Oh,
yeah, that's about what I expected.
I'm not a horse, so
You are though.
well, but like I personally am not a horse
Nah,
in real life.
you can dream. Renji.
One day, science will find the cure.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go over to my boss and try to wake him up or see if he's injured, stabilize him, do what I can.
Roll a medicine check.
16.
Okay. You are able to stir Torin awake back to 1 hit point.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, boss. Boss, I hate to break it to you, but you're sort of naked. If you get my drift, as in the drift in your being.
Do I get
And now it's Kato's turn. Unless Renji wants to move or anything.
I mean, I think I'll get on this side of him, just in case people want to keep walking.
Good plan. There's a horse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a horse.
Of course.
Going to continue forward. It's very crowded.
You could ride the horse.
You could try.
Oh dear. You think you have back problems now?
Okay, Torin, now that you're awake, you can only see what's around you because changelings do not have dark vision.
No, we do not.
But I can at least make you, like, you can see your token and, like, the things around you.
Yeah.
Give everyone at least 5 feet.
Yep.
There is a little bit of light from my shield touching Torin.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Kato, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. Torin, you're awake.
I'll shift back into my Wilhelm form.
Okay. So you for a second realize, oh man, my form. And you get really anxious for a second as you like try to like pat your face and your features begin to like change and shape into this older politician form that you are used to.
Did anyone happen to grab my lamp?
Boss, I was more
Not that you can
concerned.
see.
Darmil did, but you don't know that because
But,
Darmil's all the way back there with their stubby dwarf legs.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
more concerned with your well-being than a lamp.
Sir.
Darmil's turn.
Darmel's just like, guys, I'm coming. And he's gonna move and dash. All right.
Okay, so you see the party. You hear the Tanruk roaring in the distance as it seems to begin to move away even further. However, I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Hey, nice.
Oh, we're twins.
Samesies.
Am I using my sense of smell for this?
You can.
Okay.
Zuri can roll it too.
Oops, sorry.
Whip got an 18.
Okay, so Whip goes into pointer mode and starts pointing in the direction that the Tanaruk ran. And Zuri starts going and telepathically Zuri communicates with Kato. Cleric's Kato. I read your name and then that's what my brain produced. And Zuri says that he seems to have friends.
Kato says shit.
And then you all hear a roar behind you.
Behind?
Or in front.
Both. I have a medic. Well, we did a one-shot between,
Yes.
and I don't remember what my spell slots were at.
Yeah, I know. We're just gonna say that everybody's back to full, you know.
It's good news.
Good stuff.
Because yeah, there wasn't a lot of continuity that I thought of between the things. So you know what? You all remember that the purpose of being here was to discover what was happening with the missing dwarven miners.
Fair.
So we'll keep that in the back of your heads.
Yeah, because people were scared to come down here because so many were dying or missing.
It wasn't a staff, it was a warhammer.
Whatever. Is it there?
Yeah, you have it. You stole it.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. All right. Silrin's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move up past Auric. I haven't been able to see. Move up this way. And I'm gonna ready. Do I hear anything at this point?
With your perception that you rolled,
Oh, my perception was 7.
you are not able to hear anything as the commotion of your comrades seems to be echoing throughout these chambers.
Okay. But which way did Whip point? North or south?
North.
Okay.
And north at first and then south because of the loud roaring.
South back the way we came from, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to ready a firebolt pointing the way that Whip was pointing. And then Whip's
Okay,
going to
okay.
come up with me.
And then after that, it is Auric the Warhorse's turn.
I'm just gonna stay in the light. I've been charging through the darkness for too long, and I'll just sort of travel along with wherever the light is. So for now, I stay in. Well, I'll just like move up, like 2. Not too impressive.
Okay. So after that, it is Renji's turn.
Right. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna head over to this broken cart or whatever.
Gonna hop inside.
Yeah. And then kind of like just hide in there as my bonus action to hide. So that's a 19.
Okay. You seem to be pretty well hidden.
Okay. And then I will ready my bow in case something comes around the corner. And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, you hear a scream. It is a Dwarvish. It's someone yelling in Dwarvish, and so only those who understand Dwarvish can understand this. And I think that is Torin and Darmil. And yeah, that's it. The two of you hear a dwarf yelling, "Oh God! Oh God, help! No!" Deeper into the pits, where the Tanaruk seems to have disappeared to. You hear another voice. "Oh my God!" Ah! Deeper into the mines. It appears as though there were people deep in the mines that had not cleared out before you got here.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. I haven't met a question, but I will type it in the thing.
Okay. You do speak Dwarvish, so you can understand it.
Yeah. But go on.
You see another Minotaur skeleton coming out of the tunnel below. I'm gonna put him right there. And then it is Kato's turn.
Kato does not see this Minotaur skeleton. But that's fine. Kato probably hears it.
It is a familiar sound as the bones creak against each other. And it drags its great axe behind it.
Is it
Since
a
you had
familiar
just
smell?
Yeah, it's a familiar smell as well.
And it's coming from the south, you said?
The east. There is also a smell coming from the south.
Great. Cool. Amazing. Kato is going to... Well, that way is kind of blocked by all of our friends. Kato's gonna stay where they are and prepare a guiding bolt for anything that seems, hostile and dangerous coming from the rear.
That guiding bolt for the rear. Okay, now it is Torin's turn.
Is Auric in horse form?
Yes.
Oh.
Which horse form? I'm just kidding. Yes.
Has anyone seen my lamp? I'll just ask that again.
You look around and you see Darmil carrying it to the south.
I run to him. Hold on, get my lamp, please.
This?
I reach out my hand.
Darmil, do you hand it over?
I question him. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you have proof? Do you have a picture of yourself holding this lantern by any chance?
Name a defining feature of your lantern.
Hilarious.
No, but I do hand it over.
Okay. I am switching control.
And how much was that? 5, 10, 15, 20. And then 25, 30. Yeah. So that'll be my turn. Thank you for my lamp.
Don't forget it.
Also, I need healing. I'll also just say that too. If anybody could assist me in that. I have only 1 hit point. But no rush.
You hear the sound of another Minotaur skeleton appearing from the east. And then you hear the sound of another Minotaur skeleton from the south. And it comes into Kato's light.
Amazing.
And as soon as it reaches your light, you release your guiding bolt.
No,
And
I
it
don't.
misses.
Oh.
The guiding bolt streaks past, but however, the burst of radiant energy that strikes the cavern wall, the mine's wall behind the Minotaur skeleton, alerts the rest of your party that, hey, they're here. And Darmil is the first to react.
Darmil casts he casts Hunter's Mark.
On the one right next to you.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Consider yourself marked. Whee. All right.
All right, and then I'm going to also shoot him with my. Oh wait, is he too close for my longbow?
Nope.
Maybe. No? Okay, I think I'm going to use that.
All right, roll me that longbow. So in 8 will not hit. You'll need to roll better. Come on.
Wasted all my good rolls earlier.
Okay. Action. Don't forget to mark off that bow, that arrow, from the amount of ammunition you get.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear another dwarvish yell. Oh God, help me! Help me!
It's probably fine.
And then another Minotaur skeleton comes into frame. Now it's Silurin's turn. You seem to be surrounded on all sides.
I can see them. What do I remember from this last fight with them? Not much. I am going to turn to the one down this way that I can see and firebolt it. Did that one get hit with a guiding bolt?
No.
Okay. That was a fail.
So you're shooting this one that was Hunter's marked?
Yes, that's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
22 for 3 fire
20
damage.
2 will hit. You deal the damage. And anything else?
No, that's going to be my turn. And
Okay,
Whip
that means
is going to
it is Whip's
stay with
turn.
me.
Perfect. Auric, as a warhorse, you can't see the Minotaur skeletons right to your right, but you are able to see the Minotaur skeletons to right below you because of the lantern and the light spell.
I become my centaur form, and I walk up to Torin and pat him on the shoulder and cast a healing word at 2nd level.
What's range, so
I
you didn't need to
suppose
pat him
I'll
on the
just do
shoulder,
everything.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Oh, meat.
Oh, you cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, cure wounds.
Yeah, you said
sorry.
healing word. I was like,
My bad.
wait a minute.
My bad.
Well, that is great. You are healed back to 18 hit points out of 21, Torin.
Yes.
You feel the concussion that you had suffered start to fade away, and the swelling in your brain has gone down.
I thank you.
Now you still have a bonus action, Auric.
I don't have anything. Ooh, magic stone. I can cast it, but I can't use it. So magic stone.
You pull out 3 stones that you juggle a little bit, and then you whisper, and they glow. And as you do that, Renji takes his turn.
Sweet. So I'm gonna shoot the one directly in front of me.
You're hidden, so you get advantage and sneak attack.
Hot. So that's my first roll.
Don't forget, if you're doing D or D&D Beyond, if
I
you hold
held
shift,
I did hold shift.
you didn't do it properly.
Well, sorry.
You have to click the
Okay,
window
we will-
first.
We will take the first short bow attack. So you pop up out of the carriage and go, boom, and it shoots off, going, and smacks it, dealing 8 piercing and 7 sneak attack damage for a total of 15.
Yay. And then I take
Now
my
I have
bonus
to
action.
Bonus action to hide. So you duck back into the carriage.
I don't know where
And the
that arrow
Minotaur
came from.
Yeah, the Minotaur skeleton doesn't even know what hit it. And because it doesn't know what hit it, it is going to charge forward at Silurin. And I'm assuming that it is going to take its attack. I'm assuming that the
Let me just verify. It actually can't at that point because it's not within 5 feet of it.
okay. So it charged, so it actually is going to be able to deal a little bit more damage to you if it hits. So it is going to use its gore. And that is not going to hit.
That is good.
Lucky duck. Lucky duck. Now it is Kato's turn.
Kato is going to cast a very lovely sacred flame upon these horrid-looking creatures.
Okay, which one?
This closest one that has Hunter's mark on it.
Well, he rolled a natural one.
It's the only one I can see right now.
Roll that damage! So you raise your holy symbol or what have you, or your cup of tea, and all of a sudden a radiant spark of light comes down through the ceiling of this mine and strikes this creature, dealing 8 radiant damage to it.
And that is my turn.
Torin's turn.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this one.
Okay.
So let me just cast it here.
You know, it rolled a 14, but their wisdom is -1.
Good.
So it takes the full 11 points of psychic damage as you assault its whatever is left of its mind with your whispers. And then it runs away.
Good. And I'm gonna move as well. Hold on. It's panning. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And there we go. That's
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, but my light doesn't follow me around, just to let you know.
You have to
You
move
have control of it.
What, my light?
Yeah, you can click it.
Where is it?
I put it next to you.
Mhm.
Oh.
There you go.
A lantern gives like 15 feet of light, of bright light, and 30 feet of dim.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
I set it to 60. 15. And you said 20 feet of dim?
30.
30.
So I was like, I can't see anything.
Make sure you check the everyone sees light.
I did. The Minotaur comes forward and he dashes towards Auric. That's his turn. The Minotaur skeleton that was just assaulted by the Dissonant Whispers charges back in. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Right up to Darmil. Now it's Darmil's turn.
Darmil tries to stab him with his short sword.
Okay, so you drop your bow and pull out your short sword to do a slice attack. Which will hit for 8 piercing, and then go ahead and roll your Hunter's Mark damage. And it's slashing, so you deal an extra 1 damage to it. You hear some more continued yells and screams from the dwarves deep inside the cavern. And then this next Minotaur skeleton is going to charge up to Darmil. And it is going to attempt to swing its great axe. Does a 9 hit? It does not hit. So he takes the great sword and he goes and he tries to bring it from overhead. But Darmil is so used to combat that he just ducks out of the way as the great sword, or the great axe, hits the ground right next to him, missing. Now it is Silurin's turn.
I am going to reach out with my gloved hand and shocking grasp the Minotaur in front of me.
Ooh.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
And I am going to back up behind Whip.
So that is 4 damage to this one.
Yeah.
Alright. Bam.
And he can't
Nice.
take reactions.
He cannot. So as you shock this skeleton, it kind of like twitches a little bit. As whatever is left of the sinews on its skeletal form seems to be completely shaken. And it is now Oric's turn.
Dang, he's right up next to me, huh?
Yes, he is.
Don't have anything I can do. I still have one wild shape. I don't know if I want to use it yet.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah. let's go
Technically,
ahead.
you were a spider at the start of this.
Oh shoot, you're right. Never mind. Nope, you're right. I have I have one more form I can take, and it's a dead centaur.
You can use your hoofs.
I do have my hooves. I cast hooves.
You don't have any other weapons?
I have a sling.
Your hoofs hit
For 2 damage.
for 2 bludgeoning damage.
Think you need to... You've been skipping leg day, haven't you?
That's right.
Well, that's what happens when you keep transforming.
You're not using your real strength.
Shame. Any bonus actions?
None to my knowledge.
None to your knowledge. All right, Renji, it is your turn.
I would like to target this one. And okay, does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
Did you roll at advantage? Oh, you did.
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
oh, poor thing.
I know. But it's okay. I will then just see that my arrow goes probably right in between the ribs, just right through him. And I'll go, oh, crap.
Yeah. You hit your mark pretty well, but the mark is a skeleton, so it just slides right through.
Okay.
Just bad luck.
Not this time.
And then it is the Minotaur skeleton, who is going to move up to Whip. And he is going to swing his great axe at Whip.
And Whip is dodging because I didn't give him a command, so it's a disadvantage.
So it misses. Whip dodges out of the way successfully with the nimble grace of a steel defender. Now it is Kato's turn.
All right. Can I get into the space that's right next to me to my left? It's wall, but there's ground.
You cannot remain there, but you can move through it. You can't end your turn in that spot.
Okay. Can I select my character? Yeah, okay. Cool.
Like you should.
Nope, can't move there. Nope, can't. That's not what I'm doing.
You can move there.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh.
Arrow keys don't work very well, apparently.
I got you.
All right.
Helping Darmel out?
Yeah. I can... Wait, that was 5 feet of movement? Can I... 10, 15... Can I get around to flank?
Yep. Well, no. Yes? Yeah, you can. Right here.
Okay. Cool. And Zuri's still riding on my base.
Yep.
No, come back. Okay, whatever, Zuri. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance because I have to be real close for that one.
Word of Radiance is a Constitution saving throw, and it will succeed. It succeeds.
Okay. I guess that's fine. I'll tell Zuri to start move over to the one that's to the south of me. Can I do that?
Yeah, so you want Zuri to kind of flank with the other one for Darmil, just in case?
Yeah. Sure. And like help for that one.
I'll perform the help action. Okay, so Zuri helps and gives advantage on the next attack against this Minotaur skeleton. Or you could do it against this one, which is Hunter's Marked. But it's already advantage, so it doesn't matter. Torin, your turn.
So I moved, and then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level on the Minotaur in front of me. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, I only meant to cast it once. Oh, well, it does the same amount of damage, so that's nice.
That's okay. It succeeds.
All right, so it only takes 6 damage.
Okay, the Minotaur skeleton is going to, since you just damaged it, it is going to go and try and great axe you. And it will hit for, oh my. Oh my. 24 damage.
All right, I'm down.
Well, that cure wounds was well placed.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
if you were still at 1, that would have been insta-death.
Oh, for sure. So
Yeah.
Did you know that, yeah. Did you know that Minotaur skeletons are only challenge rating 2?
try again.
Mhm.
And this Minotaur skeleton is going to swing at Darmil, because that is who they've been swinging at. And it will hit Darmil with a 17. And that will deal 20 slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Concentration check.
Did I do that right?
You certainly did, and your hunter's mark goes away.
Thanks.
Ouchie.
And now it's your turn.
I'm going to hit the one that Zuri is helping me with my longbow.
Okay. So if you do it with your longbow, it is just a straight roll, no advantage or disadvantage. That will hit for 6 piercing damage. And is that your turn?
Yes.
You can cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action again if you want.
Oh, I think I would definitely like to then.
Okay, which one?
On the one on the same one I had before.
Okay. You could have actually done that beforehand if you wanted to retroactively apply it to the one that you attacked. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, we'll retroactively apply Hunter's Mark to the one that you just damaged to deal an extra 2 piercing damage. Damage. Okay. And then that's your bonus action. You hear more yells. And then you hear a thunk. The same kind of thunk that knocked out Torin earlier. And then the other Minotaur skeleton that is right, the one that Darmel just attacked, is going to swing again, and it is going to miss. Darmel, you're getting a little, you're a little more dexterous after the last hit. You've learned your lesson. Now it's Silurin's turn.
Alright. My range on this. Yep. I am going to cast Fairy Fire on these 2 Minotaurs.
Okay, so Fairy Fire affects everything within its radius. So if there's no way to position it where you would just get both of them and not. You could get them and Zuri.
Well, I can't see past, so I'll draw a square for my. That's going to be the square because I don't know that there is anything over here.
Okay, so Kato and the 2 Minotaur skeletons need to make dexterity saving throws.
And
This one makes it.
Dex 13.
This one fails. And Kato saves. So there is 1 Minotaur skeleton that is glowing now thanks to Fairy Fire. And that's your action. Any bonus actions?
Nope, and Whip is going to continue to dodge because I'm not going to tell him to do anything.
Okay. Auric.
I cast Heat Metal on the Minotaur in front of me. I assume his battle axe is metal.
Yeah, the Great Axe is metal, so go ahead and roll that damage.
Just simply 8.
Simply 8. Can you go ahead and send that spell into the Roll20 chat for me?
Yep.
Okay, so he is going to attempt to hold on to it. So he is going to try and make that Constitution saving throw. And he fails, so he drops his weapon. As it continues to glow.
Red hot.
Is that at the...
Yeah.
All your turn?
Yep.
From the east, you hear a voice. Oh, it looks like you could use a little bit of help. And you see this woman step out of the darkness, but she doesn't look like any humanoid you've ever seen before. this humanoid, when you look closely, you see that her body seems to be made up of almost a gelatinous substance. She has features on her face that appears like a nose, eyes, mouth, but she's hooded, and her body seems to have this more gelatinous form to it. She pulls out a spell book and she flips through some pages as she shouts some arcane words. And suddenly, a burst of force magic shoots from her hand as she releases a magic missile toward the skeleton. So 5, 4, and 5. 3 magic missiles hit the skeleton, going dealing 14 points of damage. And she gives you what looks to be a smile. She looks at Torin and Auric and Silurin because they're within her range. And does she have any bonus actions? She doesn't. Lame. Now it is Renji's turn. Renji, you don't see her because you're hiding.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But you heard her voice.
Interesting. I'm gonna pop up, and actually, if I were to...
That's what she looks like.
Oh, doesn't she look lovely? Yes, nice. I have a meta question.
Yes. What is your meta question?
Oh, well, I just finished typing it.
Oh, you're typing it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say things. You can
Right.
ask a meta question if it's your turn.
Okay.
That's a good question. Yes, it is a ranged attack, so you would have advantage.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to pull out my diamond
Yes.
and shoot the one that shot or that hit my boss.
All right, so you pop out and you cast a magic through this diamond, which swirls around until it shoots a specific color that you want, that deals a certain damage you want.
Correct. I would like to cast thunder damage.
Okay.
And see if that goes. So go to my spells, go down to that. Oh, so what type? Thunder. Hit submit. So a 21.
That will hit for 19 damage. Wow, okay. Okay.
Woke. Nice.
The thunder damage, this orb of energy shoots out and it goes crackling with this thunder, like, and it hits it going, and parts of their bones and everything fly out. It's still standing, but it seems as though it's almost about to be crushed or crumbled from all the attacks that it's been taken. And then bonus action?
Of course.
At the end of your turn, the Minotaur skeleton takes a swing at the at Whip at disadvantage and misses. Angry moves up. Kato's turn.
All right. I'm going to have. Zuri cast inflict wounds on this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that touch attack.
And it's at advantage because of the...
Fairy fire.
Yeah.
That will not hit, unfortunately.
Kato's struggling with spells today. It's okay. It happens.
Torin, I need you to make a death saving throw. No, you get 1 success.
All right.
This Minotaur skeleton is going to take a swing at Auric. And it will miss. This Minotaur skeleton is going to take a swing at Kato. And that will miss. And then it is now Darmil's turn. You have advantage, and our hunter's marking this guy.
I'm going to shoot him with my longbow.
All right, so straight roll. So that will not hit. More screams from the distance. And then the one that you just attempted to hit is going to swing back at you. And that will miss. Wow, they're not rolling too well either. And then it is Silurin's turn. Silurin, you have a Minotaur skeleton on you, and your comrade Torin is on the ground.
Yep. I am going to. Let me just see. How's the Minotaur in front of me looking?
The Minotaur in front of you is looking as though it's taken damage, but hasn't really taken that much damage.
Okay, I am going to move towards Torin. And it's going to get an opportunity attack if it wants.
It will take it.
Whip
are you
is
going to-
Yeah, Whip is
Cool.
going to deflect the attack.
Unfortunately, it still does hit. And that will be 14 plus 4, 18 slashing damage.
I'm bloodied.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. Have any potions? Do I? Oh, I do. Do you do potions as bonus actions or actions for yourself?
Actions.
Mm.
Okay, is that your turn?
No, I still have an
Okay.
action. I'm going to. Oh, I also have to make a con save.
Oh yeah, fairy
23.
fire. Yep, you're good.
I am going to give Torin a potion.
All right, roll it out.
Oof.
Well, better than nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
better than nothing. Thank you.
All right.
We're health twinsies.
Now I believe it is Auric's turn.
Boy. Okay. I think my time would be better spent healing. I reach over to Torin and cast Cure Wounds.
Aw. It's another 9 healing from you as the centaur reaches down. He doesn't touch you with his hand. He instead puts his hoof on you because you're on the ground, and you feel a healing radiance come from his hoof.
His hoof.
Any bonus action?
I use it to taunt the Minotaur in front of me.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's not good at that.
Oh!
Oh!
Natural 20.
Desmina.
It's about the worst.
That's her name,
time
by the way,
possible.
Desmina. Uh-huh. She is going to say, don't worry. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna get right up there. And then she's gonna see both of these Minotaurs back there. But the people that are fighting that Minotaur seem to be okay. So she is instead going to cast Magic Missile again. That did not do well. So that will be 9 damage against this guy. And then it is Renji's turn.
All right. I still have my diamond in my hand, and actually, I'm going to go for this one. The one that's on whip with my chromatic orb and do thunder again.
Hey! So you do the same thing, and you deal 11 points of thunder damage.
And then 24 to hide. I don't know where all this stuff keeps coming from.
Yeah, nobody knows. The Minotaur skeleton's pretty upset that it just got hurt again, so it is going to attack Whip.
Again, dodging.
And it'll miss. You avoided a natural 20 on that one, so good job. And now it's Kato's turn.
Okay. Kato is going to say, "Okay, Zuri, you can do this. You just have to reach the skeleton. It's fine." And then have Zuri cast inflict wounds again.
Okay.
That same one.
I believe in you, Zuri.
And I'm using my normal die.
Don't forget your advantage.
You do have advantage.
Okay.
Click clack, click clack.
Uh, 21 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Great, cool. It's much better than the natural one that I originally rolled.
Okay, let's get that damage. 3d10.
$16 necrotic.
16 necrotic. Okay. That seems where Zuri sliced its little claws, it seems to have like sliced through the bone, leaving necrotic scratches that seem to fester where it touched.
Good job, Zuri. I'm proud of you.
And is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, Zuri still gets an action because that is technically Zuri's reaction. Do you want Zuri to do anything?
Zuri's going to continue to help.
Okay, there's already advantage on this guy.
Okay.
You can go give advantage to the other guy. Or that.
We'll go to the other one because they can move that far.
Okay, so you move Zuri up and do help against this top Minotaur skeleton.
Yeah.
All right, Torin, it is now your turn. You are prone but alive.
Again.
I stand up and cast Dissonant Whispers.
All right. Okay, roll that damage because it did succeed. So we'll have it. So it does
4.
8, so 4. Parts of its skull seem to be crumbling away. It seems to be on its last little bit of life. It is its turn. It is going to actually swing at Auric. It will miss.
Impervious.
And then this guy is going to swing at Kato, which will hit. Kato, I think this is the first time you're being hit. 4.
I'm going to actually use my warding flare.
Ooh, what does that do?
So when you're attacked by a creature that can be blinded within 30 feet that you can see, use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
So it has disadvantage. It can, even though it's a skeleton, it apparently can be blinded. And it rolled a 20. So you will take 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I guess. Ouchie.
Darmil, it is now your turn.
Darmil, just frustrated that these minotaurs are taking out his friends. He puts down his longbow, takes out his short sword, and tries to stab the top minotaur.
The top minotaur?
Yeah.
You have an advantage. 5 piercing damage as you go. Get right up in it. Anything else on your turn?
No, I think that's gonna be it.
More screams in the distance, and then quiet. But you hear like a Doppler effect. You hear a
like it's moving past us.
We're down
like
a
it's
hole.
something is moving far away or farther away from you.
I see.
Minotaur skeleton is going to attack Darmil, and it will miss. Silurin.
I am going to pop one of my cure wounds on myself.
I have cure wound sounds.
And that is my turn. Whip is gonna continue to just harry the Minotaur above and continue to dodge.
Oh, I found it. Cure moderate wounds. Ready?
Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah, I mean, how else would it sound, to be fair?
He just got sliced up by a giant axe.
Yeah,
I
I
think
guess that
that's-
makes
yeah.
sense.
Oryx's turn.
Uh,
I feel like in the future there's gonna be like a TPK and Renji's just gonna have been hidden the entire time. He's gonna like emerge. Oh, everyone's dead.
His hooves. I rolled a natural one.
Oh, luckily you are at advantage because of Desmina.
Hey,
Oh,
it's marginally better.
well,
6.
it does not hit. Desmina, however, is going to also take advantage of the chance that you gave her, and she is going to not do anything against the Minotaur that she's on. Instead, she's going to pull out her spellbook, flip through the pages, and then say a special incantation. Then all of a sudden, the earth begins to shake as the earth erupts. It is a 20-foot cube, so it's 4x4. All right, 4x4. She's going to accidentally hit Zuri. Sorry, Zuri. I need Zuri to roll a dexterity saving throw. But these Minotaurs are also rolling a dexterity saving throw against the Erupting Earth spell. Top one fails. Bottom one also fails.
What's the DC?
It is a DC of 15.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Zuri.
Zuri will take half of 20. So 10 damage.
Zuri,
So
Zuri disappears.
So as the earth erupts and these minotaurs are battered by 20 points of bludgeoning damage, it appears as though the damage is doubled due to their vulnerability, as chunks seem to break away their bones, instantly killing top minotaur and severely wounding, bloodying bottom minotaur, causing it to be very damaged. And now that area is difficult terrain. Oh, sorry about your little pets. Now it's Renji's turn.
I'm going after this one.
That will hit.
Oh. 11 damage. Is it dead now?
This one?
No, the one down here. On death's door, you say?
Yeah, how would you like to do it?
Just a bolt through the spine. Just like no.
So your bolt goes in with such force that it actually severs the spine in two, and half of the skeleton falls one way, the other half falls the other way. And as soon as it hits the ground, it crumbles.
Excellent.
This Minotaur skeleton is going to move up and attempt to hit Silurin.
At disadvantage.
And
it's going to defend or deflect.
It will hit. And it will only deal 9 damage.
Ooh.
And it's Kato's turn. Kato, you just saw the earth erupts, killing your little familiar, but destroying and eviscerating the skeleton that was standing before you.
Kato's like, cool, that's gone, but there's still more, and now Zuri's gone. I am suddenly not calm anymore.
And you just got hit too. Don't forget about that. You're like dying.
Oh yeah, I'm also dying. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I thought it was going to lead into something a little bit more like angry.
I'm going to angrily cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Here, I'll play the sound again.
Does Kato get angry?
They do now.
They get angry when there's not enough tea.
Torin, it is your turn.
Is this guy's fairy fire, right?
Yes.
All right, I guess so.
Mm.
And then I'll shoot my crossbow at him at advantage.
That will hit. How do you want to kill him?
I'm using my psychic blades with that as well. So I want the psychic blades to blow his head open.
So it does just that. So as you shoot, a shadowy wreath of blade-like energy seems to consume the bolt, and it hits the skeleton and shoots right through him. And blades of shadow seem to slice him up as it goes through, completely destroying him.
Excellent.
Anything else?
That's it.
Darmil, you just saw both Minotaurs get destroyed in front of you. You were among the only ones who has not taken damage, I think.
Wait,
Have
no,
you
I took like 20 points of damage.
Oh, okay. You can change it on your character so that people can see how much health you have left. Yeah. So if you click it, there's a green sphere. That's your health.
Oh, I see it now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Darmel's gonna just back away slowly, still kind of shooken up by what just happened, and he's gonna try to join Torin and Horik up here.
All right. Now it is Silurin's turn.
I am going to Shocking Grasp. And it didn't roll to hit for some reason. Still didn't roll. There we go. A 15.
go.
That will hit for. Let's go with your first lightning damage that you rolled. 3.
And I'm gonna move away.
It does not have reactions.
5, 10, 25, 30. And that is my turn.
All right. Desmina
What
is
about
going
Auric?
to. Oh yeah, sorry, Auric.
I'm gonna throw one of my magic rocks at him.
Right? You've been holding those for so
I've been
long.
holding this for a long time.
So freaking long.
You could have given one to Torin.
No.
Didn't think of
What's
that.
the party in that?
16.
Okay, that is bludgeoning damage, so it's actually doubled.
Oh,
So it's 16.
So
on
this
your
magic stone not only hits the Minotaur, but it seems as though there's like a tiny concussive explosion as it hits,
blast.
and it is now doing pretty not well. Is that your turn?
yeah. Is it so? Passing a stone. Would that be a bonus action?
Passing a stone would be a free action.
Okay. Well, then
Just
I'll
hand
give
it
one
off
to
to somebody.
Torin.
That
Oh,
doesn't sound pleasant.
Oh wait. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
It's really painful.
Giving a rock.
Desmina is going to cast Magic Missile again from her book. She's going to flip through the pages, say a spell, and go poof, 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 poof. And it shoots 4 missiles. So 18, which is exactly what it needed. So the 4 missiles go pew, 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 and the last one just hits its head, shooting the head sky off of its body as it drops to the ground. Desmina just like rolls her head a little bit. She's like, "Oh, that was fun."
Stole.
Right.
Want to kill.
And initiative is done.
I'm going to use 2 charges of Cure Wounds on Darmil and Silerin.
All right. At this time, we are going to take a 10-minute break.
Okay. Well, take your
So
healings.
feel free to heal yourselves and everything, and we will reconvene at 9:15. So it'll be a little over 10 minutes.
All
Sounds good.
right.
8 and 5.
Yeah, I need that begin.
And we're back.
Hello.
And we are back. Hello, everyone. They survived! Yeah! That was a lot of Minotaur skeletons.
I mean, nah, it was fine. Everything was good.
Renji, you literally hid the entire time.
Literally, you don't have to worry about it.
Literally. Anyway. Oh, hello, everyone. It's good to see all of you here. This is Desmina talking. My name's Desmina, by the way.
Who are you?
Desmina, I just said.
Yeah, right. But
She
In
turns and she looks at
relation-
you, and you see that her face is essentially like a gelatinous, like, remnant of a humanoid.
I'm completely stoic about it.
She doesn't. Yeah.
So, oh, Desmina,
Yes.
where did you come from?
Oh, well, I came from below, but I wanted to venture on up to find some help, and bring that help below. But it seemed as though I ended up helping you. How funny is that?
Hilarious. My sides are splitting.
Hello, everyone. Are you okay? Oh, those are nice legs you have. What are you? I think a centaur, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? Fascinating creature over here. Oh, it is. Is this your pet? Oh, speaking of pets, I'm so sorry for your little one, your little pet. I apologize. Hello, everyone. How's your day?
It just got a lot better.
Dark.
If not
It's been quite
weirder.
dark.
Jesus
it is
Christo.
dark. I suppose that some of you can't see. Well, no worries. So, would you like to come with me?
I rolled insight.
So as you're assessing her, she seems to be a very enthusiastic person, but she doesn't seem to be trying to like mislead or deceive you in any way.
Okay.
Where are we going exactly?
Down.
Down.
Yeah.
Is what
for-
she said.
She
Right,
chose
we are-
down.
Right.
She goes
We are
down.
here for to discover, which I mean we have discovered, to put a stop to the dwarves disappearing. So if
Yeah.
and that going down would assist with that.
Yes. Down is where you must go. Where we must go.
Are there
yes,
stairs down?
Not so much as stairs. You can call it a descent. Yes, a descent.
Oh, I've seen this movie. It doesn't end well.
I
Desmina, how old are you?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
No, age for my kind, there's no such thing as age or anything. Just at some point we eventually start decaying away, and then boom, we're gone.
You mentioned my kind. You know,
Yes.
what is that?
Oh, yes, surface dwellers. I see.
Yeah, I'm not familiar
I
with this.
we refer to ourselves as the Reborn, but many people just call us slime persons.
That seems rude.
Eh, it is what it is.
The Reborn.
I like that better.
So, what are you reborn from?
Well,
Ooh.
I would love to go into a long story of our history and the history of my kind and my people, but there are currently many forces below that are currently in danger, and we should probably go save them and save the story time for after.
Do you know how many forces?
Well, there's one great force below that my people have been concerned about, and we are hoping to find help to deal with that. And I think it is linked specifically to these disappearing dwarves in these mines.
As much as
Yes.
I'm concerned for the lives of the dwarves, I'm also a little bit rough and wondering if we might have time for a short rest.
Oh, trust me. You don't want to stay in these mines. But as soon as we get down the descent, yes, as soon as we get down the descent, then there will be time for rest. But we must go hitherto, tally ho. What do you surface people say?
No, that's about it. Tally ho.
Let's go.
Before,
No,
Before
that's
we-
about right.
what? Oh. What
I am
manner
the
of
hoe.
Okay,
manner of
let's go.
descending are we? This elevator?
Oh, don't worry about it.
stairs?
It's actually quite thrilling. It's quite fun.
I don't handle stairs very well. I don't know.
Oh,
Did
you'll be
you-
fine. Trust me.
Oric, did you collect your rocks? Do you have to like
I-
replenish those?
I don't know if you've remembered where we are, but we're in a cave. It's all rocks.
I'm just saying, I had to collect my arrows.
Very fair.
Come on. Don't dilly dally. Let's go.
Right.
Okay.
Which
You see her kind of like skipping.
which way did she go?
Good lord.
She went to the left.
So
Oh,
we should
look.
go to the right.
Hey, Auric. She said there were no stairs, but look. There.
Oh,
Stairs.
these are meager stairs. Don't worry. You could, with your form, you could jump over these. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Are the rest of you coming?
Apparently not.
Kato is coming, but also stopping to pick up a rock.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. We'll go. It's just a
What's-
little up here. Ignore the blood. It's fine.
Is it?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's just blood from the dwarves. It's fine.
Wait,
Let's go.
where did everybody go?
No. This way. Let's go. Oh, some more stairs. I'm so sorry, Mr. Centaur.
My
Yes,
gosh.
right. Starting
fine,
out our
but-
relationship with a lie. I appreciate it.
The descent. That was not the descent. That was something that the surface people have created. These
Uh,
dwarves.
I mean,
but for
aren't
real,
we
where did everybody go? I don't know where I'm going.
We're running down.
Here, I'll ping.
Darmil, Kato, where are you? Here, I'll move all of you.
That's
Okay,
No.
great, thanks.
This
What
way.
is
This way.
place?
This way.
I mean, being that the stairs go down, wouldn't they be considered a descent?
They
Fair
were
point.
descending, but they were not the descent.
Why do I feel like I'm not gonna like this descent? Did we just go in a circle?
Yeah, we did.
Excuse me, everybody. Over here. Over here.
Oh,
I'm
good
here.
golly.
Come on.
I'm utterly blind.
Follow the voice of Desmina. Follow the voice of Desmina.
Don't get lost.
I
Is
am
this the
absolutely
crack?
lost.
This is the descent.
This is
Yes,
the
everybody?
descent.
Just a quick trip down there.
The hole?
Yeah.
And we're meant to jump, and we're meant to jump down it. Yes.
Yes. You jumped on the hole.
I'd like to kick this
The
rock over
Descent. You kick the rock.
into the hole.
It goes. You hear it go as it bounces around some sort of a surface, all the way down until it goes past out of your hearing range.
Is this a slide?
Mm.
A slide.
Now,
I
Um,
suppose that some would call it a slide.
you are aware that I am made of both flesh and blood. That does not do well upon falling significant distance.
I get injured as much as the rest of you.
Well, you only live once, and Celerin and Whipjack.
That's
Right,
the spirit.
As long as it wasn't me first.
Tally ho!
Or it comes as
I'll
well.
go.
So all of you
Kato also jumps.
jump into the hole, except Torin apparently.
He wants to make sure we don't die before he goes
So
in.
all of you jump into the hole, and at first you feel like your insides kind of like leave you as you just go into a straight fall, but you hit this decline and you begin sliding, and you hear Desmina just yelling "Whee!" as you guys descend at a fast pace down this slick wooden or rocky stone slide, and it seems to go on for a while. And after minutes pass and you descend deeper and deeper into this, first it gets cold, and like you kind of like maybe shiver a little bit, but then as you continue going, it starts to get warmer and warmer, and then all of you appear
Welcome to the core.
and need to make dexterity checks.
Oh, jeez. Checks or saves?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics
Womp.
works.
Oh, well.
I'm not bad at acrobatics.
It's okay. Apparently, I'm not either.
Mm.
So
Oh, okay.
Kato was expecting a slide.
Mhm.
so all of you finally see a small glow at the end of this slide tunnel, and you pop out of the ceiling of a chamber, and you fall 20 feet.
Ah,
Oh no.
oh dear, 2d6.
So if you rolled over a 12,
No.
you will take 3 falling damage. And if you rolled
6.
below a 12, you will take 7.
7. Delicious.
What did Desmina roll? Oh, she only takes 3. She gets up, you hear like a little gloop, and she just smiles at all of you. Riveting, right?
I have twisted my ankle.
Positively.
Which one? You have 4.
This
Uh.
this is true. My front left ankle.
She goes up to it and she pulls out some supplies. She performs a medicine check and she splints it.
Right.
And you feel instant relief.
I hope it's an ace bandage.
There you go.
That was a singularly unique experience.
Also,
And as your eyes adjust, you begin to see that this cavern is glowing faintly.
there's glowworms.
With giant mushrooms.
Mushrooms, of course. I'm allergic.
Interesting.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Underdark.
It is
I'll be. What was it?
It's a black screen.
Yeah, I don't
She's
Not.
trying to kill us.
It is not.
The Underdark,
There.
and we brought a centaur down here. They're gonna eat him. Hell, we might eat him.
No,
No,
no. I
I have
prefer-
food.
don't eat me. I did not come to be eaten. I'm
It's
already
just-
uncomfortable enough as
It's
is.
horse meat, you
No.
know.
No, I'm part human. It's at least half cannibalism.
You know, as long as we just sever the torso a little, you'll be fine. Well, you won't be fine. You'll be dead. But
Wild.
oh wow,
There we go.
these are a lot of mushrooms.
Bam. Welcome to the Underdark. I will be your guide.
Is that a spider?
Oh yeah, there's going to be spiders in the Underdark. Don't worry about it. They're friendly.
Friendly.
Oric is already over inspecting the mushrooms.
I don't like spiders.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a nature check. Oh well, you know what they say. They're more scared of you than you are them.
I don't think that's true.
Oric,
Are they
take some of these
poisonous?
mushrooms, and you have never seen any mushrooms like this because they seem to be very specific to the Underdark. Renji, however, as you're inspecting these mushrooms, you seem to find some what looks to be decaying matter underneath, as if things, and you look up and there are several holes in the ceilings, as if things fall through into this mushroom cavern all the time, giving these mushrooms the food and the nutrition that they need.
That is delicious. The circle of life, guys. Are they poisonous?
You can't tell.
Damn. I take 3.
I try the lip trick. Like you.
So they're giant mushrooms, so you have to like.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
no
yeah.
Cut out
babies.
chunks.
Can I have like spores?
There
Something?
are not any.
He's hindering me. Yeah, all right.
Also, this is. Let's just say that this next part is have your mind open. Just make sure not to be alarmed at what happens next. It will be okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
Kato's like, I just go with the flow. It's fine. I've
So-
calmed down after you destroyed Zuri.
I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Oh, look at me go.
Wow.
Oh, Lennon, I'm sorry.
Am I using my keen sense of smell on this?
No. This is going to be more hearing. So, Renji,
Hey.
as you're kind of looking around, your curiosity causing you to kind of make more glances around the area than everyone else, you begin to notice and hear movement behind you. As these humanoid-looking, walking mushrooms appear.
Wow. Okay.
Don't be alarmed! Don't be alarmed!
Definitely wasn't good expecting that today when I woke up.
To the west, you see this giant mushroom man.
Hmm. Is that the leader?
Don't be
Kato
alarmed!
is wondering what was in their tea.
The
Oh,
same
yeah,
thing as
we-
always.
Psychedelics.
Was there something a little bit different this time?
Was it
It
a
seems
bad batch
though-
of berries?
More come out. And then two of them approach you, and they begin making hand motions. And Mina looks at all of you, and she says, "Okay, everyone. This next part, you're just going to have to take a leap of faith.
I thought
just
we
do that
already
with the
did
ceiling.
that.
Just
I need all of you to breathe in the spores that they release."
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Stranger things have happened.
I'm gonna roll insight. I rolled insight.
As far as you can tell, she just really wants you to breathe in these spores.
I'm so down. I hope there's a nice trip with this.
so does Kato.
So this large mushroom man approaches, and it and all the surrounding other mushroom people start shaking their heads as spores emerge off of the top of their heads.
You didn't say it was dandruff.
And these spores seem to consume a 30-foot radius sphere surrounding all of you. And as you all breathe in, you feel this tingling sensation in your heads. And then this tingling sensation seems to grow and increase. Hello. And you hear a voice.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to our village.
Boss, are you hearing this?
Yeah.
You can rest here for a while.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Have you seen the dwarves that were supposed to be somewhere around here?
Yes.
Did
We
you
were
eat
able
them?
to determine which direction that the beast took your surface dwellers.
And do the minotaurs just sort of, and it's minotaurs and among other things, just sort of run through here, or is there another route that they take?
There's another way,
Noted.
but we do not know the way.
Fair.
So did the beast come through here?
Yes, he emerged where you emerged.
And do you know which direction he went? You don't?
He holds up this big, giant fleshy arm and points in that direction.
In which direction?
To the west, east,
Okay.
east. I don't know my directions.
Peace.
Weast.
He went in that direction, but he is far from here now. Yes. Thank you so much, Sovereign. Now they have graciously opened up their homes. Well, not so much as homes. They don't really have buildings or structures. They kind of just sit around giant mushrooms and then release spores and communicate and sometimes release spores that cause euphoria and hallucinations that
and we
quite
couldn't get
pleasant.
those ones?
Well,
Kato is very interested.
it will be good for after a rest. Those euphoric spores do tend to cause a certain amount of exhaustion to come over the body once you get out of the effects.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
But for now, you all look rather beat up.
You could say that.
Except that one. He seems to be rather unscathed. I'm quite impressed. But we should all go rest for the night.
Is there night and day down here, or
no?
Is it just sort of a constant light level?
Well, in this mushroom fields, it's a constant light level, but the mushrooms do tend to reduce their glow after a certain amount of time.
Yes. Do we sleep on them? Are they squishy?
By the tides of the mushrooms.
Understandable.
There are some mushrooms that have some sponge to them, if you would like to sleep on them instead of the hard ground. But if you are in the Myconids village, you will be safe for the night.
All right. I call this one.
Oh, this isn't the village. The village is over there.
Never mind.
Come with us.
All right.
And you all head off into their village. As you continue going, the mushrooms seem to become a forest of giant mushrooms that you walk through. And you seem to be walking for a good 20-30 minutes before you get to this area where the mushrooms seem to have been cultivated and grown in certain ways, where it seems to be little mushrooms that almost look like teepees, where there's like a little entry that you can go in, and there you see several mushrooms that are just like sitting, shaking, releasing their spores. You hear voices as you pass by all of them in your head as the telepathy seems to become stronger as the spores seem to take their effect. Yes, this is our village.
I see. Are we about to rest now?
We'll get into a rest. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Come, stay here. The sovereign gestures his hand to this area that seems specifically to have some sort of matter on the ground that looks spongy. It might have been cultivated from mushrooms, or might be some kind of like moss mixed in with it that seems to grow in these caverns, bathing off of the light of the mushrooms.
This
should be good for the night.
Yeah, all right. Sure.
We are offering this as a hospitality. But we also ask that you get rid of the evil that lurks here.
We'll do
that
our
is the goal.
best.
And for that, we are grateful to help you. Yes, I became friends with these Myconids long ago. I will sometimes come back and talk to them, and they like to tell stories.
Stories?
Yes, stories of how they release spores one day, and then how they release spores another day. And then one time, they found this worm.
Ooh.
And this worm couldn't speak or anything. But they seem to have fun playing with this worm.
Oh, that sounds riveting. Boss, did you hear that?
So are these
Oh.
stories or are they spories?
Go ahead and take an inspiration die for that.
Oh my
You get
Lord.
one inspiration. Activate it on your character sheet because I hated that a lot.
I love it. Sweet.
Yeah, so you wanted to hear my story, the story of my people?
Is it as riveting as spores?
Oh,
Worms.
it's so much more riveting. My people are newer people. Our kind has not existed for long, and it's quite a story. So let's get some foods. Let's get some drinks. I don't really require much food. I just need something. I just kind of eat it, and then it goes in me, and then it dissolves in my goop. Someone roll something. What'd you roll? I'd like to take one of the Myconids to the side and try to present. Because you're thinking this, you hear a voice of a Myconid. We do not give our spores to outsiders. So none of you can telepathically communicate with each other, but you can telepathically communicate with the Myconids.
Myconids.
And they can just hear our thoughts, or does it have to be like intentional?
They can hear your thoughts.
Oh,
It's adorable.
Unless you choose, if you're thinking like just nonchalantly, they can hear it. But if you're like trying to hide it from them, they'll probably have to pull it out of you. A couple of Myconid sprouts. They look like little puppies because they're running on like 4 legs, but they're actually their children. And so they're just running around. Hey! Hi! Hi! Hi!
Hello, little ones.
You can ask if there are mushrooms that are edible.
I'll be thinking about it. Like, I wonder if I could make any of these into a meal.
An omelet.
Are you thinking about that nonchalantly, like a surface level thought?
Yeah.
You hear a few gasps in your mind.
Oh, what'd you do?
A devourer.
Oh, that wasn't me. I told you I was allergic.
We only eat the decaying matter that falls from above.
Sounds delicious.
The mushrooms here are sacred.
Does Mina just talking about eating the mushrooms out there?
She's a devourer.
Or did I mishear that?
An outsider.
She was.
Okay.
I think
We gotta
that
shame
was.
her.
They also feel that way towards her.
Okay.
But she forgets. She's forgetful.
She's,
So anyway,
she's new and all. That's why.
my people. Have you ever heard of Oblexes?
Totally.
Yes.
No.
Well, long ago, the Mind Flayers, aka the Illithids, I have it here in this book. She pulls out like a book from the satchel and she like thwops it down, just like lands softly in the moss, like poof. And she flips through the
There's
pages
moss?
and pulls up a picture of a Mind Flayer with its tentacles.
Oh,
It's actually a magic book, so the tentacles actually move.
of course they
It's
do.
like it's a magical pop out. So the Mind Flayer, like his head goes and like a little bit of like slime and liquid actually gets on Renji's face. And yes, so long ago, the Mind Flayers made Oblexes. Oblexes sought after the creatures with intelligence, and they sought high intelligence creatures and ate them, devoured them, absorbed them into their bodies. However, when they found some people with very strong willpower, very strong personalities, a few of these Oblexes were taken over by a dominant personality. This led to these new beings of ooze material, but a humanoid mind, finding a sense of self and becoming a humanoid-shaped ooze. But also but we kind of solidified a little bit more, so we're more like slimes now. Yes. Anyway, we are an intelligent race because that is what they fed on, was intelligent creatures. And thus I have learned my own ways with magic. She sparks a few using prestidigitation.
That's not very unique.
Well, when you're a slime, it is.
I guess I've been called slime.
No, it's some different kind that you've been called.
Yes, and eventually, over time, we were able to form our own unique society, and we don't breed per se. Instead, we take a clump of ourselves. She like pulls off her hand, and then you merge it with another clump. She puts her hand back on, and you you merge part of yourself with another, and your personalities, your consciousnesses, they combine together and they form a new consciousness, a new personality, and then we put them in a caretaker's facility where a bunch of caretakers help them find a sense of self, and through that discovery of a sense of self, they go from a little blob into a little humanoid slime child.
That's beautiful.
I know.
Let's
Miracle
donate
of
their
birth.
arm.
Miracle of life.
Somebody donate their arm so I can get another me.
So
Silly, you're not a slime. That wouldn't work for you.
throughout this story, Silurin has just been pulling all of the things needed to make a meal, like a pot and everything, and started cooking.
What are you cooking?
We'll just do
Chicken.
Yeah, we'll do fried chicken and vegetables.
Hells yeah.
Would you like some seasoning on that?
Sure.
Prestidigitation.
What kind of seasoning?
I don't know. What kind do you want? I can only do 5 cubic feet. So
Do you light a fire for this?
Well, that's on him.
Yes. Not on the moss. I'm going to find a clear
Dirt.
spot. That's not going to.
Yeah, so as you do that, you see Desmina kind of like scoot away from the fire, and she like shakes a little bit. I'm sorry. Us slime people have an aversion to fire.
I would imagine the myconids do too.
Do they?
I don't know.
I
They're
wonder
plants, aren't they?
You have their stat block.
I have
I do have the stat block. Let me roll out stats.
Plants, fire, you know.
Yeah, but these are
Uh,
Underdark plants.
So
Yeah.
It
maybe
doesn't seem as though they have a
an aversion to it. Cool.
vulnerability to fire.
Nice.
You do hear some myconids pop in with their own stories of how they breed. We release spores.
That's what I suspected.
The spores create new.
Oh my
myconids.
gosh, we inhaled their sperm.
Kind of.
Oh.
Probably
If
a
allergies,
different
that's all pollen
spore.
is.
Either that or you're just going to turn into a mushroom yourself.
I mean, hey, at least I'm not vulnerable to fire.
Doesn't mean you're resistant to fire either.
One
Or
can
immune.
dream. I like damp places. Ugh.
You like feeding on the
Moist.
dead?
Oh yeah, it's
So you cook up the
we're
fried
eating
chicken,
this chicken.
and
Dead.
you have a good time just resting. So you are at a short rest now.
Short rest. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
I can recombine spell slots. I'm gonna get all 3 of my first level spell slots back. Arcane recovery.
You only get one spell slot back with Arcane Recovery.
Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose.
Or it's per level.
You can choose expended spell slots to recover. The spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level.
And I'm assuming she's level 6.
She's old.
She's actually level 5.
Hot. Old as balls. Look at me.
Oh, she
doing
did take
full
damage.
health.
After a little bit, the Myconid Sovereign lumbers up to you, and he sits down.
Hey. What's up, Sovereign?
Hello. I must return. Or I must create new spores for your telepathy.
Please do.
He goes, and more spores release, and you have to breathe them in because it only lasts an hour. Anyone allergic to mushroom spores?
Well.
Alive?
Oh, IRL? No.
No, like your characters.
My character, I may have mentioned I was allergic, but it's not written down.
This Myconid Sovereign is flanked by 2 of the Myconid adults. And he says, Travelers, if you open your minds to me, I can project images of what we have been dealing with.
All right. Sure.
He releases differently colored spores and asks you to breathe them all in.
All right.
And you breathe them in, and your vision begins to change. And now you see the same beast, the same fiend that you saw earlier who had knocked out Torin. You see several of them carrying dwarves, taking them through the caverns until they reach this arcane symbol, this large arcane sigil on the ground. And standing before them is this orc who speaks a special arcane tongue, and the sigil activates and they teleport away. And then your vision changes and you start traveling back to where you had entered and down a hole that was in the center of the map, going through tunnels and traveling through and seeing different images of large castles, of almost university looking structures with the columns and almost Roman architecture in a way, and several different flashes of monsters and beasts as your mind travels with his through the Underdark until you reach this one citadel that lies deep within the Underdark, with this image of this demonic looking creature that almost resembles a minotaur, the shadow hovering over the citadel, and you hear this evil cackling laugh. Not really that. That was weak. Yada yada. And then you all snap back. You have a long journey ahead of you. A long journey indeed. You may rest here for the night. But tomorrow, your journey begins. And this is the help that I can provide for now. That was it. It's not going to give you anything.
Thanks for the tip.
Yes. Oh, y'all are going up to level 4 after this, like straight up to level 4.
Oh, okay.
I told y'all to be prepared, but I expected different things.
Didn't we all?
Did you?
I don't know.
What did you expect?
A sugar daddy.
Anyway. Let me
Hydrate before you dehydrate.
You all sleep through the night.
So
But
it's just a long
that strange cackling seems to impact your mind. You think that you... I don't like that voice. La 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 la. You think that you can just waltz into my territory. You think that you can just come into my kingdom. You think that you can stand against me, but you cannot. I see you. I see what you'll become, and you will become nothing at my hands. And so you see this. You are level 4 now.
Okay.
After this long rest. Yes. But go ahead. Come. Try to survive this journey to me. It would be fun to see you here, because then you will meet your demise at my hands. I'll be waiting.
Uh-huh.
And here's a parting gift for all of you. And you each have a nightmare.
Oh my god.
Wait, like our actual own like nightmares that we can ride into battle?
Yes, you each get a nightmare.
Each get a nightmare.
No, you don't get
a
to.
nightmare.
I have to have a really big
You have to
one.
earn that.
I'm getting a nightmare. All right.
Oric, you have a nightmare where your sisters are dead at your feet. And you get this feeling that you could have saved them if you had made it in time. Darmil, you were alone. You were in a void. You begin to hear the calls from your wife and, was it a son, daughter, whatever, child? You begin to hear their voices. But every time you try to run towards their voice, it begins calling from a separate location. Kato, you've ran out of tea.
Shit.
But you hear the voice of the child who breaks your heart the most. Torin, you were stripped of your power. You were powerless. You have no magical abilities. And you are stuck in your changeling form, running through a city as people laugh at you.
I immediately wake up. No, I'm kidding.
Renji, the boss is dead at your hands. You killed him. The blood is all over what you're wearing, all over your hands. And Wilhelm lays at your feet, stab wounds all over. And with Wilhelm's final breath, he just asks, "Why?"
Sad.
I'm sorry.
Then Tony, you hear a cackling, but it's different than the cackling you just heard. And you see a vision of your mother. And she seems to be casting malicious spells at people, causing them to die. Flashes of energy bursting through innocent people's chests as she slaughters the innocent.
Okay. Well,
And then-
I wanted to live up to my mother's legacy, so I guess I know how I do that.
And you all get a long rest. And that is where we end the session today.
I see.
Jeez. Heavy.
Yeah.
Right at the end there.
So you all get to level 4.
Yay.
You get to choose an
Yay.
ability score or a feat unless you are multiclassing.
I'm going to multi-class into cleric. Nope.
That's a mistake.
Just really just spread my
That's a
healing
mistake.
out. Just I can cast like a bunch of healing spells, but only at really low levels.
Well, thank you everyone who watched. We have 10 viewers right now, so that's
Woo!
cool. Thank you
Nice.
all of you. It was great. We got someone named Haunted Salmon. They're
that's
cool.
me. That's me. I've had it up.
Okay. we have someone named Commander Root. That's a cool name. They command roots. It's great. Oh no, their name is probably Roots, and they're a commander. I wonder what they command. Maybe Roots.
The roots. Baby
Uh,
Full
roots.
of the spores.
Oh yeah, my spores.
Yeah. Party members, thank you so much for playing today. I
Thank you
appreciate
for
all of
running.
you so much. Don't forget to let me know what changes you have to hit points, AC, etc. Well, I mean, just put it on your D&D Beyond sheet because I'll just go check that. Because I have this cheat sheet that shows all of your ACs and HPs and DCs and like special skills and stuff. And so I use that so then I can roll and I don't have to ask what your AC is. I can just tell you whether or not it hits.
Hit points are automatic, not rolled, right?
Correct. That's how I do it because I don't want anyone like accidentally rolling like a 2.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
But it's so much fun.
All of you, if anyone watching, if you're interested, slime persons are a race that is on the homebrew collection in D&D Beyond, so you can add a slime person to your list of players and player options. It's always cool. And I know. I loved it. I thought of it while I was driving, and I'm like, I want to make a slime person race. I'm gonna have them be in the stream.
What were they, reborn?
They
The
are
Reborn.
the reborn, but they're just slime persons. They refer to themselves as the reborn, but they don't really care that much about what you call them.
Did you share it out? Because I don't see it.
It's
gonna
shared with the community.
Okay, I was gonna share a link, but I don't see for it.
How
Um,
do you look up homebrews?
you can just go to your list. Otherwise,
I will. So everyone, we will be streaming once again in 2 weeks. So that is the 24th. Every other Friday.
Woo!
And I don't know how to finish up a stream. What do I do? Do I say like
Outro.
love a dub dub? Yeah,
Make
what
it
kind of
Wubba
outro?
dub dub. Thank you everyone for joining us. And if you
Yep.
are available and want to see where the Baldur's Gauntlet is in Avernus, you can join us tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Yeah, do that. Do that. It's awesome, and the map is awesome, and the players are awesome. I posted the slime person in the Mage and Rage Twitch channel, by the way, so that people can use the slime person if they want.
Beautiful.
What else did I have to say? Yeah. Check us out in 2 weeks' time. And let's hope that they're able to survive the Underdark. If they die, they can just make new people, and then if they make new people, then they get a chance to be a slime person. So
Oh, that's sweet.
win-win.
On the plus side, maybe I'll see some cool Underdark beasts, like a giant toad. Please
Transform
give me a
into
giant
those.
toad. I want to be a giant toad.
I don't know if they're a
Swallow
giant toad. Why do you want to be a giant toad?
Because
So
they
you can
have swallow.
swallow.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
What if I make a beast that lets you swallow anyway? It's
I
not a
will
toad.
Be I will
So
be
you can-
satisfied.
Kato wants to see a giant toad.
Mhm.
Just yeah.
I have a. I just want to say that I.
All I want to
Swallowed.
see. Is a
All I
giant toad.
want to be
I
is someone
find
who
plants
gets
and
to
animals
see.
specifically so I can look for.
Just want to swallow you.
No vor. Vor is not allowed in here. Goodbye.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
are canceled.
Anything that anyone want? Any other shout outs? Any other announcements or anything? Anyone publishing anything? If you want to buy a house, talk to Lennon.
Yeah.
To
I
know.
am a realtor.
Mhm.
I don't know what else. What else do people want to announce? John, what do you want to announce? Or are you waving goodbye?
I'm just waving
or
goodbye.
you're just a princess.
I am a princess. Don't you see this crown? Hello.
Anyway, Black Lives Matter.
They do.
Defund the police.
Absolutely.
Political stuff, and yeah, and
And I love you.
support the trans community.
Happy
Do
Disability Pride Month.
Happy Disability Pride
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
actually, there is going to be a prominent character in a wheelchair once you get to the Drow capital.
Oh,
We're
there
going.
are drow confirmed.
Okay.
Heck
I can
yeah.
be dark.
There's so many cool things I want to share with everyone, but the Drow aren't bad in my region. They're very good, and
What if I just took
region
magic
in the world.
initiate again?
the Drow are actually all fashion designers.
Yo,
Oh,
And-
Darnell.
word.
And exactly, when Darmel said that, I was super excited. They're all fashion designers, and their deity is still like a spider deity, except the spider deity is like the fashion
Oh,
deity
because
as well.
they can make silk.
And they make silk, and they have like beautiful
Yeah.
silk dresses and silk outfits, and the Drow are just gonna be like
That's
seamstresses,
so
I love
seamsters.
slippery.
Gotcha.
Slippery slide. I
And it was
just want to
kinda-
wear silk pajamas and silk sheets, so you just slide right
Yeah.
out of the bed.
So is being
exactly.
turned into a Drider a promotion?
Yeah,
I'm so down.
yeah, you get turned into a Drider, and you
I'm part
actually
elf.
are.
Oh, cool! I'll get to see like like spider centaurs. That'll be.
Yeah, you guys are like twins.
Exactly what those are.
We're like fraternal twins.
Once you become a Drider, you become someone who gets to showcase on their yearly fashion showcase or something.
All right.
Or maybe you're in charge of the communities of seamstresses and seamsters and yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
just everyone who's watching, do not expect anything, because I am totally one of those people where I will flip your expectations on their head, and you will not understand anything until it happens. Is that how do I wanted to say that? That's not how I
No,
wanted to
that's
say
not
that.
how you wanted to
I wanted to say it. You won't see it coming.
that's
There you
better.
go.
Anyway, good night,
Alright.
everyone.
Deuces.
Night, everyone.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Excellent day. Goodbye.